Hey friends, TUXX here. For this particular video, I'm outside, so I want to apologize for any noise. For Christmas, I got the Mother's Gold clay bar kit. So I want to kind of do a little unboxing here, and we're gonna go ahead and try it too. So what you get with this is basically 2 clay bars, and you get the polisher spray and a cloth. Okay, so this is what it looks like from retail, and I'll try and have a link on Amazon for you right down below, so click the link. I'll have the best price for you, but that's what comes with it. And the purpose of a clay bar basically is to remove contaminants from the paint itself. And I have to say that this one Corvette tip for you is, although I did my homework on it, one thing I did not do when I got this Corvette was ceramic coat. And I could have. They offered it. It was about $800, $700 and change or whatever, and I should have, okay? Because I have to say, after having it for a few years, it was cool for the first couple years, but after about 2 years, I've been starting to notice some spots where the paint's fading a little bit, and it's been like a constant amount of work trying to wax and re-wax and re-wax. And if I had the ceramic coat, it would help a lot. So if you're getting a Corvette, if they offer ceramic coat, do it, okay? It's totally worth it. It's my one regret from buying this car, okay? But anyway, so I'll tell you, we're gonna go ahead and do this as a means to try and remove contaminants from the paint surface, and that will hopefully make the wax stick better, and we'll see how that goes. But anyway, this is what you get in the kit. Well, let's go ahead and open this up. And on the inside here, you'll see they have a bottle of the instant detailer, and this really works as lubricant. So before you do the clay, you spray the area to make it wet. Of course, you want to try and have a clean car, so I'd recommend trying to clean the car. I sprayed this off, that's why it's so wet right now, but use this as like a lubricant. And then you also get, some little cloths, which is nice. And then in here is the clay bars. Let me try and pull these out. They are wrapped. You get 2 clay bars. So you can see, and they do recommend that if you drop these on the ground, you pitch them, okay? So don't use them if they've been on the ground. Some people may try, but the problem is if you get like one little leaf or like little fragment of a tree or something in here, you can actually scratch your car more and make it even worse. So you do get 2, so if you drop one, you can use the second one, which is pretty cool, okay? All right, so that's what you get in the box. Let's go ahead and give this a try. Okay, when you open up the clay here, again, I'm gonna try very hard not to drop this. I could totally see me dropping this from the get-go. You go ahead and open it up, and they recommend, I've heard from various people who do this a lot, you should kind of knead it. Okay, so you want to go ahead and make sure it's nice and clean, which this is brand new, so it's nice and clean, not dropped. You want to take it, kind of like swish it around a little bit, kind of warm it up a little bit, try and make it like a pancake. Some people recommend folding it over once, giving it a good little knead. The trick is you want it to be wide. The bigger surface you have, the more area you're gonna go ahead and use the clay on at one time, so you'll be able to claying a bigger area, so that way you can do it quicker. The whole thing is really long, so I recommend doing a little section at a time. In fact, when I detail my car, sometimes to save time, I'll do like one part of it. I'll do the side or the front or whatever, and then take it into a couple of days. I mean, if you have like 4 hours or whatever, you could do your whole car, but it really does take time. So I recommend kind of taking your time at it, and just, enjoying it, and don't stress yourself out too much. Now this is a pretty good size, so if it's in your hand really good, of course I don't want to drop it, and that way you clay the car. All right, let's go ahead and try this. Okay, for purposes of this video, I'm just gonna do this little area right here, just to kind of show you what this is about. Of course, you can do your whole car, and it takes a lot more time, but I just want to kind of give you a basic idea of the principle of doing this. This is not an instructional video, it's an unboxing video with a quick little how-to, okay? So anyway, so once this is clean, I recommend spraying it off, wash your whole car. What I recommend doing is using the actual lubricant here, which is, in this case, instant detailer, which will help too, obviously. Now, it is kind of wet. You can leave the water on there. It's okay if you don't have this, you could use soapy water, but you don't want to rub this on straight on. You want to make sure there's some kind of water or lubricant on here. So you just give this a couple sprays. This area here, I recommend doing a small area at a time, maybe like about 2 feet or so. You don't want to try and take on more size than you really have time to do or whatever. So I'd recommend doing a smaller area really well, and then kind of coming back. Okay, so we sprayed the lubricant on here. Now we're gonna take this pancake size and just kind of rub it. Now this, I will say before you do this, if you do rub your finger across here, you can kind of feel, even though it's clean, you kind of feel like the dirt, it's like a little bumpy, and that's the contaminants. Give this a little bit more of a go. And if you look on here, there's some little, see the dirt? Little imperfections that sucked it out of the paint. So that's really good. And then to use this on another part of the car, you just fold it over give it another mead, and you're good to go for another part of the car. Just like that. Okay, so we're just making a new fresh pancake out of it. Now we're ready for the little towel here. And of course, if this towel is, you know, used from several coats or whatever, you can always go buy your own towel. This is a pretty generous sized towel. It's very nice and soft, which is good. And if I add some more wax to it and stuff, that will even help more. Hey guys, I wanted to show you this. This is actually after doing my hood. Check out how much dirt it got. You really can see it picked up a lot of stuff. So this is really good stuff. Think of all that gunk I got off my hood, off my paint. So really, really good. Okay, to recap, I think this is worth it actually. I think this will help a lot. It does help the paint. It's already a little shinier, which is great, and it's something you should do for your car, okay? I know you guys who own Corvettes and other sports cars take a lot of time and care in trying to keep your paint nice, and this should just be one more step of it. You don't have to do it every time, but it's a good step to follow, okay? Again, I will have a link for you right down below, so click the link, check it out, Mother's California Gold, the clay kit, 200 grams. It's good. I'd recommend this, all right? All right, friends, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.